32 club badges shine under the Miami sun, yet whole blocks of seats sit empty. Lionel Messi waves in pink for Inter Miami. Down the touchline, a part-time teacher from Auckland City walks off after Bayern Munich score 9. FIFA calls this new 2025 Club World Cup the future. 63 matches, 9 US cities, a winner's prize bigger than the Champions League. But odd rules, tired players, and a crushed calendar raise hard questions. How did these teams get here, and why are giants such as Liverpool and Barcelona stuck at home? Let's dig in. The math is simple. 32 teams, 8 groups of 4, top 2 move on. The whole show runs June 14th to July 13th, right when pros are meant to rest. 12 NFL-sized stadiums from MetLife in New Jersey to the Rose Bowl in LA host the games. The winner walks off with $125 million more than UEFA pays. TV wants drama. FIFA wants ratings ahead of the 2026 World Cup. Some pairings look like finals, others could end 10-0. Heat breaks, cross-country flights, and 3-day turnarounds set the mood. Travel alone is brutal. A group match in Seattle, the next in Miami, then a round of 16 in Atlanta. Coaches fear muscle pulls. FIFPro already fired off a warning letter about calendar overload. Yet broadcasters have paid, sponsors have banners printed, and the whistle blows anyway. Lopsided games are almost baked in. Imagine Real Madrid meeting a semi-pro side on the same pitch built for the NFL. Good for highlight reels, maybe. Bad for sporting balance? FIFA says the spread of money will lift new regions. Critics say it will widen gaps. Time will tell. Auckland City are the smallest fish. Their home field backs onto backyards in suburban Auckland. Neighbors lean over fences to watch training. Since Australia quit the Oceania Confederation in 2006, the Navy Blues win the Regional Champions League almost yearly. Now they face Bayern's squad worth nearly €1 billion. The likely scoreline? We already saw 10-0 in a friendly. Yet that single match fee can bankroll their academy for a decade. Africa brings deeper stories. Egypt's Al Ahly, over 40 million fans, booked a spot by ruling the KF Champions League. Morocco's Wydad made it the next year. Ranking points then lifted Tunisia's Esperance and South Africa's Mamelodi Sundowns. Sundowns wear bright Brazil-style kits and use a Moneyball-style data lab. Esperance rely on raw grit, dragging out results over 4 straight seasons. For clubs like Sundowns, the US trip is both payday and shop window. A single group win could double annual TV income back home. For Ahly, it is legacy. Their fans chant Club of the Century and expect nothing less than a quarterfinal. That pressure can break legs or build legends. Asia's quartet earned their seats in 4 very different ways. Saudi Arabia's Al Hilal punched the first ticket by winning the 2021 AFC Champions League, well before their oil-backed star spree. While Japan's fan-fueled Urawa Red Diamonds followed as 2022 champions after edging Al Hilal in the final that season's shifted calendar created. The UAE's Al Ain grabbed the 2024 crown with a headline run that knocked out Cristiano's Al Nassr and Yokohama, echoing their shock 2018 surge to a global final. That left one berth open, so the Confederation used a 4-year ranking table. South Korea's high-pressing Ulsan HD, boosted by a 2020 title and 2 later semifinals, topped that list and sneaked through the back door. Together, the Saudi powerhouse, Japanese traditional giant, UAE analytics-driven upstart, and Korean coefficient king show how Asia's power is now spread across 4 nations instead of one dominant league. What makes this block fun is contrast. Hilal stars live in 5-star camps. Urawa promote teenage runners who cover 13 kilometers per game. Al Ain scout by algorithm. Ulsan follow Klopp-style pressing drills. All 4 now face European fire and American humidity. For 16 straight years, Liga MX owned CONCACAF. Then Seattle Sounders smashed the streak in 2022, beating Pumas before 67,000 fans and lifting the trophy. First ever for MLS. A year later, Los Angeles FC, LAFC, reached the final but lost to Mexico's Leon. Trouble came when FIFA noticed Leon and Pachuca share the same parent company. Tournament rules say one owner, one team. Leon got kicked out. Pachuca stayed thanks to winning the 2024 Champions League. LAFC earned a sudden playoff against Club America and grabbed the spare seat with an extra-time winner. Now add the host invite. Inter Miami smashed the MLS points record with Messi, Suarez, and Busquets. FIFA wanted a US draw, so Miami got the golden ticket. Purists yell, "shortcut," yet ticket offices cheer. Miami's first outing? A steamy midday draw that left even Messi reaching for ice towels. The Heat is a story of its own. Matches in Orlando and Houston kick off at noon for European primetime. Players lug iced vests on the bench. FIFPRO warns of heat stress, but the calendar stays. South America's 6 slots tell a story of Brazilian dominance and Argentine resilience. Brazil claimed all 4 automatic tickets because different clubs won each Copa Libertadores from 2021 to 2024. Palmeiras defended their crown in 2021. Flamengo steamrolled the field in 2022. Fluminense exorcised old ghosts at Maracanã in 2023. And Botafogo finally lifted its first continental trophy in 2024. With the direct paths gone, CONMEBOL filled the last 2 places by ranking teams' performances over the same 4-year span. But the rules barred any more Brazilians. That bumped consistent semi-finalist Atlético Mineiro and handed the invites to Argentina's Big Two. River Plate, whose steady quarter and semi-final runs kept them top of the table, and Boca Juniors, propelled by their 2023 final and huge coefficient haul despite missing 2024. The result is a fiery mix: 4 Brazilian powerhouses hungry for global validation, and 2 Argentine giants eager to spoil their party. Europe's 12 entrants break down into 3 direct champions and 9 ranking beneficiaries. Chelsea booked the first seat by winning the 2021 Champions League. Real Madrid took the 2022 crown and repeated in 2024, but were already safe. And Manchester City sealed theirs with the 2023 triumph. The remaining berths came from a 4-year UEFA coefficient table. Perennial contenders Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain topped the list, followed by Borussia Dortmund, 2023 finalist Inter Milan, knockout regulars FC Porto and Atletico Madrid, and quarter-final fixtures Benfica and Juventus. Because the ranking allows only 2 clubs per country, England's Liverpool and Spain's Barcelona were skipped, opening the final slot for Austria's Salzburg, whose steady group stage points nudged them in ahead of bigger names. Europe brings deep benches and richer pockets. City's yearly wage bill tops Samoa's GDP. Bayern's payroll dwarfs Auckland City's by 700 to 1. Yet money can't buy cool weather. US summer drains high-press systems. Thin crowds at some group games spark memes about the emptiest Super Cup ever. A teacher swaps jerseys with Mbappé. A Saudi team stuffed with stars meets a Japanese side run on local pride. Lyon stays home because their owner has 2 clubs. Liverpool and Barcelona watch on TV. We tracked every twist: odd invites, ranking math, heat worries, looming lawsuits. Now a bigger question hangs in the humid air. Is this a true world carnival or just a closed club in fireworks? The next upset, or the next court ruling, will tell. Love deep football stories behind the score? Hit subscribe and let's keep exploring together.